When the original Apple Watch released, I was a bit of a skeptic. It was slow, the UI was clunky, and the amount of features didn't really fit the price tag. I then bought the Apple Watch Series 1, which was faster than the original Apple Watch Series 0 and much, much cheaper. That was 3 years ago. This is the Apple Watch Series 5, Apple's latest watch, and honestly, I believe this generation is where the Apple Watch is truly at what everyone thought it would be when it first released. Let me tell you why with a little review. Let me start off by saying it's not the upgrades from the 4th Series watch to the Series 5 watch that makes the product fantastic. It's the accumulation of all the features added, the software updates, and hardware changes since it was introduced that make the Apple Watch Series 5 great. The biggest standout feature that really sells this watch, at least to me, is the always-on display. Before, you'd have to do a cringy whip-like motion to turn on the display, but now when you're not actively looking at the watch, the display dims, the background blurs or disappears, the refresh rate drops down to 1 Hz, and the time and information become the only things that are prominently displayed. This is what makes the always-on display work. It makes the watch focus solely on the time and nothing else when not within your direct view. I know. Crazy, right? A watch that tries its best to tell time? Is this innovation? Jokes aside, the feature comes in handy when you're in situations where it's honestly rude to make gestures at checking the time, like meetings or eating dinner with a bad date. It's also useful when you're working out, holding drinks, etc. Point is, it makes it easier to see the important stuff in your busy life and is probably the biggest reason I upgraded from the Apple Watch Series 1 to Series 5. The bigger display and haptic digital crown play a huge role in making the watch easier to use and feel like a more complete product. The watch band selection on sites like Amazon, Best Buy, and even Etsy make customizing the Apple Watch to express your personality even easier. You want your watch to be a scrunchie? You can do that. Want your watch to look like a car's dashboard? You can do that. You want it to look like a bracelet? You can do that. The amount of options for it is crazy. So the question becomes, why not make a belt for it? Come on. Like, I'm waiting. I want an Apple Watch belt. The Siri watch face is definitely my favorite face because it's so informative and still allows me to have 2 small spots to open other applications. I find myself using the Apple Watch Series 5 more than I ever used the Apple Watch Series 1. Maybe because the watch is faster, has a bigger screen, and the always-on display, but that doesn't mean that there aren't some negatives to this Apple Watch. Apple offers the Apple Watch in 3 different types of housings that can range from, this is something I'd love to buy as a nice little splurge purchase for myself, treat myself, all the way to, oh no, way too much money. That's rent money territory. And adding in cellular support for the Apple Watch Series 5 puts it at a grand total of $500 just for the aluminum model. The cost to repair the Apple Watch, and really any Apple Watch, is so outrageously ridiculous, it'd be better to basically just buy a brand new one, and really not cool. Lastly, people have reported lower battery life, and it's true. Battery life is a little weaker on my Series 5 versus my Series 1. My Series 1 would have roughly 40% after an entire day. The Series 5 leaves me closer to 25 to 30% every day. So if you use it like crazy, you could just turn off always on display, but that kind of defeats the purpose of owning a Series 5, you know? They also sell this old Series 3 still for $200, which is a pretty good deal if you want 80% of the features at half the cost. I personally believe that the Series 5 should have started at $350 like how Apple Watches used to be. So yes, the Apple Watch Series 5 isn't the biggest upgrade, but it does refine the Apple Watch into something even better than it was before. And honestly, it's probably one of the better updates due to the always-on display. Should you upgrade if you own the Series 3 or 4? Probably not, but this is a significant upgrade for the people who own one older than a Series 3 or are finally in the market for an Apple Watch. But honestly, it's a bit expensive, but if you're in the market for a smartwatch, the Apple Watch Series 5 is a safe place to start looking. Anyway guys, what do you think? Would you take a look at the Apple Watch Series 5, or do you have a model that you're already satisfied with, or do you personally believe that smartwatches are practically useless for you, or just useless in general? Leave your opinions down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and well, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.